Hey, I'm Nick from Enemy, and I'm here with Tanya and Trish from Sex Education. What would you say the most fun aspect of shooting the show is?
Oh my god. Just being in the world, actually. Being in the world of Moordale is so much fun. Like, being in the school, and the way that the amazing set designers and everyone, the way that they've
built it and the atmosphere. I mean,
the art everywhere, like the props.
It's amazing.
It's just like being in a school in maybe the 80s, but it's obviously not the 80s. But it's, and when all the essays are there in their costumes, and you just feel like you're in another world.
Yeah, and it's always the same essays. Like, it's just the same, like, 50 people.
It does feel a bit like we're at
hang
school.
Out where we see the same group of people all the time, you know, for the entire summer that we're filming. We're literally just hanging out with each other.
It's like we're actually at school in a weird, like, John Hughes kind of dream school.
Totally.
And do you all kind of live with each other during filming? Are you all in the same area?
Imagine if we all lived in the same house.
That's what I imagine. Nice. Is it like that?
The Sex Education house.
I wish that was a thing.
Yeah, they were all in one place. It's like parties.
Like a dorm.
The dorm, yeah.
I mean, some of the guys live in like the same apartment blocks, whereas some people, because it depends on your schedule, some people aren't in very much, so you'll be staying in a hotel, so you're kind of like in and out. But everything's in Cardiff, so we're quite close to each other.
And like the events would be there and stuff like that, so during filming, if we're like going out or something for dinner, we'll always be in Cardiff.
Is there any kind of music that each of you plays to get you in the mindset of your character, or just for the show?
I actually do.
You do? What's on it?
An honor playlist. It's actually a lot of like hip hop. I listen to a lot of hip hop. Yeah. But like I listen to my favorite one to listen to before 93 Till Infinity.
Huh.
And okay, I can't remember. I'll think about it. Damn it.
I don't have music specifically for Lily, but there's music that reminds me of Lily.
Ooh.
Grimes makes me think of Lily.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like Lily's into Grimes.
Yeah, she really would be.
Yeah, she's like a vanilla version of Grimes.
If people have never seen the show before, what would you say the most surprising aspect of it will be for them?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe the kind of ballsy honesty with which the show tackles some stuff.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I think if someone's never seen it before and then they started on episode 1 of season 2, they'd be like, whoa.
Yeah.
What am I watching?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so frank, and it's so like bam and like immediate.
Bam on the windscreen.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you think the show could go anywhere? Could it tackle any issue to do with sex, do you think?
Yeah.
I genuinely do. And I know that Laurie, she works together with like a proper sex educator as well. So, you know, all of this, you know, she's not pulling stuff out from thin air.
Yeah.
It's all based on some form of knowledge and education and the messages that these educators are wanting to get through as well, which is great. Because I feel like there's also so much that we don't know about sex. And even through the show, it's like slowly, we're filtering, do you know what I mean? We're slowly learning, but I feel like there are so many subjects and issues and other places that we could go.
Has there ever been a time where either of you opened the script and thought, I don't know if I can do that, or I wouldn't want to be so-and-so doing that? Is there any time it's kind of just thrown you completely?
I opened it and I was like, I've done that.
I definitely got excited.
Curiously excited. Like, how are we going to do that, actually? That's really cool.
I guess there's an element of trust with Laurie in the...
totally.
You kind of know.
Yeah, we
feel
trust
very
them.
safe in
and
their
the thing
hands.
is like, Laurie would never, ever write anything that
not truthful.
Yeah, not truthful. And so when you read it, you're like, okay, even if you're a bit like, oh, that's a bit of an awkward moment or whatever, it's still truthful to that character, and it feels relevant. Like, everything is relevant.